Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a message called Mind is a Printer of Experience. You are safe in the present. The ego thinks it dies in the present, and it does. It dissolves into nothingness. It has no fuel here. Go into the feeling of restlessness for a moment. This feeling means that you are believing lies sent from ego. Ego's objective is to keep you believing that you are doing and affecting and changing. Ego's objective is for you to see this world is real and these bodies as real. When you believe that the world and the bodies you see are real, you give them power over you. Truly, everything that seems to happen here happens only in the mind. Mind is the 3D printer for experience. Mind gives you very realistic experience, but that does not mean that the experience is real. When you give your mind over to what is real, that which is real can conduct you out of the illusory experience. Trust is needed. An awareness that straying conceptually into the past or future makes the world seem real to you, that is needed. The past never existed, although it seems to have existed. What you perceive as the future can be taken care of by what you are. When you believe that you are struggling to control a future outcome, you are immersed in the belief that what you are is your character, and that your character is limited by the body and by the world. When you are able to observe that you are tangled in ego's lies, you can pause to allow them to be undone for you. When you are dwelling upon the past, you are rolling out in front of you a carpet of the future that is very much like the past. You keep the past replaying out of fear. Instead of continuing to roll along, we ask you to pause and to share your fears with us. When you pause to expose the lies ego has been telling you, those lies are allowed to disappear from your experience and to trouble you no more. Indeed, a lie from ego is the only thing that can trouble you. Ego's lies are what keep your mind printing unhappy experience. When you anticipate the future, you are always doing this from a past perspective. This means that you are again requesting a repeat of the past. A request for a repeat of the past means that you want to see yourself as limited to a body and as subject to conditions. It means that you want to see yourself in bondage. If this is not the case anymore, you can stop and acknowledge this. You can find your willingness to hear and follow the instructions that come from reality. Following these instructions will lead you out of distorted perception into clarity. These instructions always come from the now moment. They never come from a perception of a past or future. As long as past and future are perceived, they can be used by reality, by what you truly are, instead of what you think you are, to promote healing. Healing means that all lies ego sends are willingly discarded in the bonfire of the present. You don't need lies from ego to replicate the same types of experiences you have had in lifetime after lifetime. You are safe in the truth, and truth is what you hear when you allow egoic perception to subside. You will seem to travel through time for a while, but when you turn the perception of time over to the purpose of healing, then time cannot hurt you. You have been using the perception of time to hurt what you perceive to be yourself over and over again in lifetime after lifetime that ends in a physical death. You are not wrong to have done this because you have done nothing at all. You have simply thought it. You have strayed into distorted thought, and we are here to assist you out of it. Every time you catch yourself viewing a perceived past or future with any degree of tension, judgment, or uncertainty, it is an opportunity to acknowledge the thinking that prints your experience. It is an opportunity to acknowledge that you are ready for something new now. It is an opportunity to see the value of guidance over the fantasy of egoic decision-making. It is an opportunity to invite that guidance to become very obvious to you. You live in a world of opportunity, and you will never stop receiving these opportunities, these invitations to wake up to what is real. Give thanks that you are supported so lovingly. It is our delight to assist you in developing trust in the support that is always there for you. Thanks for listening.